let's play some more of this game. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Alundra for the Sony PlayStation. And we are about to continue from where we last left off. This game's from 1997, Rogue Effect. When are you from? The age of the internet, I have to imagine. Let's use the book in memory card slot 1 and drink some water. Yesterday we did lunges. Today let's do some curls. We did lunges for Alundra, and like my legs are kind of killing me. The lunges, actually, like I can feel it the next day, like right in the booty. So thanks for the workout, everybody. Yeah, quick guns. If we get any donations, let's do curls today. It's arm day, Death Bob. TGIF, everybody. I am having some trouble with my eyes today. I had a hard time sleeping. So I don't know how long I'll be able to stream. I've also just been having a lot of headaches lately. I think it's because it's weather related. But I gotta stream whether I like it or not. So last we left off, we made it to a dungeon. It's not the fungeon, though. I get like a ton of money in this game, and I'm not really sure what to buy with it. Like, I can buy herbs in the shop, but those are like 10 bucks, and I've got 1,800 monies. So like, at some point, Dagger, in order for like money to be valuable at all, there should be something, some sort of big ticket item I can buy, you know what I mean? Alright, can I jump back up there? Oh, I probably can't. Unless I do that. No. That platform is way higher than it looks. Like my friend Jordy Pants. Can I hop on these steppies? Alright, that appears to be a door there. Can I get back up? Doesn't seem like it. Is there anything down here? Can I hop up on this ledge? Nope. What do I do? Is there anything that I can do right here? Wait a second. Am I stuck already? Quick guns, Wayne, Nicklas D. Wasn't there another store near some cliffs where you got that armor? Nicklas D, I actually don't remember. I thought I got this armor in town. There's gotta be something I can do here. I can't get up to that ledge. What if I just go for this? Okay, okay. How was I supposed to hit that switch without taking a hit? Possibly bombs? Can you hit a switch with the bow and arrow? I don't think you can. But maybe that's what I was supposed to do with like a weird jump. I don't know. Do you come from Alundra, where women glow and men plunder? Wahoo, Luigi? No. I would say my hometown is like New Orleans, Louisiana. Among others. I have so many hometowns at this point. Who are these crazy monsters? Oh, I can just hit them. I can't hit them when they are tall with their mouth open. I can only hit them when they are small. I'm not sure if that does anything, though. Lots of slimes here, huh? Wait a second. Wait a second. Why did this guy die? Why did the other one of this guy die just then? Is it because something went in his mouth? No. Not quite understanding how that enemy works. I guess you can just kill it. God, stuff has so much HP in this game. I know we talked about that, but It's kind of weird, don't you think? You bought that armor from Lurvy. He also hides a secret when he thinks no one is looking. It would be awkward if you dropped in on him. Yeah, Nicklas D? Maybe I'll remember someday. A land down under. I'm trying to make this joke work. Yeah, Wahoo Luigi? Well, I probably just don't get... Whoa. I just don't get the reference at all. Oops, fell off the platform. 30 bucks. Hell yeah, everybody. Dildo. I don't really need to be using the flail right now. It's not as powerful as the sword, but it's got better range. Of course, I could charge the sword. And that has some decent range and much greater power. The Men at Work song. Flail sponges. Rogue effect? That's you. It's not. Do you come from a land down under? Wahoo Luigi? Yeah, you're talking to a guy who doesn't know the song. Sorry. Oh, by the way, just before we started this, I made a short, haven't posted it yet, but I made a short about a glitch that you can do in the original Mortal Kombat, the arcade version, where if you use Johnny Cage's uppercut, and it doesn't work on every character, but if you use his uppercut fatality, the one that decapitates your opponent, sometimes if you're quick enough, you can input the inputs multiple times in succession, and decapitate your opponent twice, and 2 heads will appear. And the glitch was so infamous. The glitch was so infamous that they decided to make an Easter egg out of it in the next game. I have no interest in being careful against that guy. I really don't. Finish him is right, quick guns. There ain't no way. He knows it. Is it the You Can Dance If You Want To song? I guess let's just use this. Was there no reason for me to come this way? Other than get delicious beverages? No. Is that the same group, though? Rogue Effect? I feel like all the time people are like, yeah, no, there's no way you don't know this song. Here, listen. And then I listen to it and I'm like, I don't remember ever having heard this song before. Just saying. God, yeah, there was definitely one time where a friend of mine was like, join me in karaoke, we'll sing a song together. I'm like, okay, what's the song? And she was like, oh, don't worry, you'll know it. And then she played some freaking song I'd never heard in my life. And I was like, this is embarrassing, and you forced me into this situation that I hate. I still don't know what the song was. Okay, so I can pick up this torch and do something with it, but like, why would I want that? Oh, to burn things. Such as this thorn bush. I love that when you burn the thorn bush, the lantern that you threw also completely disintegrates. Like, oh, that thing got extra burned. Oh, you know what to do here. Look, it's a moving platform. Yeah, let's go. Oops. I'm just trying to like adjust my position on this platform here. Seems fine. I don't think I needed to bring this pot with me, but I did. Oh, that sounds like Jordy Pants too. Whoa! Spikes popped up. Yeah, I could have gone the other way and avoided some spikes, but whatever. I thought maybe the spikes were part of the solution to this puzzle. Nintendo Fan Club. And Nick the Frenchie and Wayne. I bought a Hello Kitty soft drink today. How was it, Nintendo Fan Club? Have you tried it yet? Dance If You Want To, I thought was Bowie. It might be Quick Guns, I don't know. Hey, howdy, says Genevieve B. Hey, Master Girl. Whoops. Yeah, those guys throw explosives when they die. Do I have to, like, stagger the placement of these barrels so I can do something like this? Ooh, fire! Gen B, I bought Hello Kitty soft drink, but haven't tried it yet. Nintendo Fan Club? You gotta give us the full review when you're done. Give us an initial review after one sip, a halfway through review, and then a final thoughts review. When you're done. When you're done, like Law and Order. How would I get up there? I can't carry a barrel with me up a ladder, can I? Damn, I tossed that thing. Oops. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you can pick stuff up by jumping underneath it, and that's kind of neat. If I had one barrel up here, I could solve that puzzle? Maybe? Actually, I'm not sure about that. Yep. And yeah, it's just a brand thing. Probably the only thing special is the hat, is what I almost read. My eyes are not doing well. Avis P, what's going on? Hats without workmen. Stack a pot on a pot. No, I see that, Avis, but then what? So, like, I can destroy those plants with fire. Oh! Okay, I did that as a joke. Apparently you can throw a barrel up here from standing on a barrel. I didn't think I'd be able to throw it that high. But can I get this one up there? Hup! No. I thought this would do it. You know what? I can maybe do this then. Alright. Do a barrel roll, says Genevieve B with the cool $2. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put the puppies in the chat. We got 2 curls to go. Smart, says Avis. I wouldn't have done it without you. Not that I couldn't have, but I would have waited, you know? Would have waited for you to show up. How far in are you? Napoleon? As far as I couldn't give you a percentage. I've never played this game before. But I would say... Well, I could tell you I'm about 21 hours into the game. I'm playing it quite slowly. But I'm far enough that I got this key. I feel like it's cheating, says Nick the Frenchie. What exactly? Something unrelated to the game, or you talk about what I just did in-game? I would say 30% at best. What would be the best percentage? Had to readjust my position on the platform, as they say. I think it was ahead of its tone, says Dismiss, Thief on the Cross. I knew you meant time, but you said tone, and I think that's funnier. Mathis Blair, Alundra seems pretty big. I got into the first chapter or so and realized how many different directions you could take. Oh. Yeah, could I have gone about this game in a non-linear way? I wonder. I wonder. %, 90%, says Aladdin. The square root of 1,000. 31.6%. Thank you, Wahaluigi. And TF, last stream, I told Karma to say hi to you if you showed up, but he didn't see my comment. Oh, Nintendo Fan Club. If I had seen it, I would have read it and then probably forgot it, because that seems like me. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. All 1s and 2s. I was 21, 12, 21 time in the game with 21 HP. Shame, but I gotta override it. Put the 1s and the 2s in the chat, everybody. Hi, KarmaJolt. What a nostalgic game, says Hilmanchini Jigoku. Welcome. I hope I got your name right. I am having some real trouble with my eyes today. Okay, so I got a key. Let's try this door over here. Let's try door number 1. I feel like that's another inconsistency with this game, is how sometimes if you check a door and it's locked, it'll tell you, oh, this door is locked, and then you're like, okay, I need a key. But then sometimes you press your face up against a door, and it doesn't say it's locked, which leads me to believe that maybe there's a switch that I need to activate within the room in order to unlock that door. Yo, Wahoo Luigi with a cool $2 saying, you are a man at work, so you should get paid. Hey, Wahoo Luigi, appreciate your viewership. Yo, everyone put a Hadouken in the chat for my friend Ken, aka Wahoo Luigi. Waluigi who? And Nicklas D with the cool 50 Swedish krona also put a D in the chat. Karma, I have a quest. I need you to think hard about this one before answering. What step are we on? Nicklas D, obviously we're on the one that's like, listen, so first you do step 1, And then, like, honestly, it doesn't even matter what step we're on after that. I definitely know what step we're on. So don't, you know, don't think that I don't know. Nicklas D. Everyone, speaking of steps, everyone put some sort of step-related emoji in the chat. When I say steps, I don't mean stairs. That's different. It's not the fun we have along the way. Genevieve, that's true. Oops, I jumped into the spikes. It's about the spikes we stepped on along the way. Okay, I'm not hitting that thing, I'm realizing now. God, this is annoying. But yeah, this is me throwing bombs, because we got donations, everybody. Speaking of which... Sorry, I had a very important text to respond to. Alright, I'm using the bow here just because, you know, I can shoot the bow. Is there an easier way to defeat this thing? Sure is, Gen B. Just do a hike too far, Karma. There may be stairs. You do that all the time. Genevieve B, what? Throw bombs? It's because people are so generous. I should maybe not get so hurt. Tatsmaksen is what the move sounds like in the game. Yes. The Tatsumaki Senpukyaku. Jeez. Goodbye, and Karma. My main in Smash Bros is... Oh, there's more to that comment, for sure. A lot of damage from my own bombs, and I don't need to do that. Oops. Music in this game is quite funky. I always remember loving the opening theme tune, though. Yeah, opening theme is amazing, and then the rest of the game is just not quite as good as that, but, you know, it's a high bar. Why didn't we get the spinning kick in Mega Man X3? Yeah, that would have been awesome, Wayne. In Mega Man X, you get the Hadouken, which is a Street Fighter move. And then in Mega Man X2, you get the Shoryuken, which is another Street Fighter move from Ken and Ryu. Not the same Ken that just gave me $2. Did I need to do any of that? You actually can't make that jump. Can you make this? No, you can't. It's really hard to see perspectives and stuff in this game. That's satisfying and annoying at the same time. Yeah, that's like an enemy spawner is what it seems like. What up, Shamalama Dingleberry? Sorry, everyone. Am I hitting this thing? And does it matter? Maybe not. Okay, that got it. Damn, I really had to do all that. Thanks, game. Go up the ladder, please. Okay. I've been taking some damage lately. Can you do this? What? It is hard to line up this throw with a bomb. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I did want to do that, actually. Can I go down here? I didn't expect that. Hey, tiny cat. So I actually have to grab that and walk. Wait. How do you do that, actually? Pet him, Nick DeFrenchie. You are right. 5,795 followers, so close to 5,800. Genevieve B, I'm proud of you. On what, Gen B? Ping Penguin, how are you? Do I do this? Oh, I didn't throw two of them? How do I get this torch up there? Without breaking it? Let's reset the room, which will be super annoying. Lol, spicy sight. Maybe I should. Okay, maybe I just don't cut down all those bushes, and it'll be fine. Ooh, almost stepped in the spikes. These spikes, the hitbox is less annoying. Oh, it's in the correct spot. Bill Mozart. My best upload has like 450 views. Bill Mozart? Some of my uploads don't get that many. Hoingus Boingus. Never played this, but can you push the rock? Yeah, but it'll hurt his feelings. Let me try this, actually. Does that even matter? I can probably just jump this way. Actually. Whoop! Damn. Actually, I probably didn't want to do that. And I see that my bomb explodes. Damn, that didn't catch anything on fire. Okay, so it looks like I have to get that torch back on this side of the platform. I meant push the rock next to the ladder in the corner. Yeah, this? I don't think you can push it. Can't push it real good anyway. Dum, dum, dum. MB, man. No, that's a good guess. You're fine. Totally fine. If you love somebody, then you set them on fire. Death Bob, that's it. Yes, welcome. What's this way? I still want to know... Can't quite get that, huh? Like, okay, maybe I don't need that treasure chest at all. I might just come back here with, like, an ability that lets me shoot fire, for all I know. So maybe I just do that later. This girl is on fire, says Jill of Trades. You should hit her with the water, then. Sid. Sweet. More Alundra. It's probably a Captain Falcon. That's what I thought, Nicklas D. Can the fire flip the switch? Possibly, Wayne. Would that help? Oh, yeah, the reason that bomb didn't hurt him is because it exploded on his head, which is not his weak point. Obviously, that's why it didn't work. How does that platform have a shadow over this void? I mean, I'm glad it does. Good for it. Alright, just for science here. Okay, so the fire can't affect those regular grasses. And I assume if the fire hits the water, yeah, it gets extinguished. That's kind of cool. Hitbox are broken here. Yeah, Nick the Frenchie. Just like my heart. Sorry, that was dumb. Can I bring... Yeah, I can easily bring a fire. Like I always do. Over here. What hit me? Did I run into... I must have run into a thorn bush. Absolutely did not see it. It's so fun being blind. Key. It was a key. I thought that was going to be like an herb or something cool. The void is backlit. Backlit is a Pokemon, is it not? Give me 1 second. Okay. I got a key, which is always important. But, like, I feel like I didn't explore this entire room. Barrel seems important, and even if it's not, I'm picking it up. I was considering playing Donkey Kong 94 today. So you can't shoot an arrow through the fire to, like, light the arrow and then set something else on fire. OMG, text on your own time. It's work hours now. Nicklas D, every real job I ever had, I texted a lot during work. Look, if you're making me do your dumb idiot job at your place of work, you have to deal with me being on my phone, okay? That's kind of true. I was, like, constantly on my phone when I was at work, because, like, screw capitalism, you know? But even still, I was probably their best, you know, one of the 5 best employees at this place. Nick D, just jelly. Genevieve B? Just like my sandwiches. I don't know. Let's try that. But do you have to be on your phone? Sounds like it would break. Wow, Nicklas D. That joke was worse than mine, I would say. Okay, so here's a room, and in it is stuff. Oop. Wait a second. Is there something I'm missing about? Oops. Yeah, I will be opening my menus accidentally for the remainder of the game. There's no way I can make this jump, is there? Yet another jump that looks like you absolutely would never be able to make it. Like, in the previous dungeon, what I saw was that unless a platform looks like it's one, like, if it's one space away from the next platform, you can make it, otherwise you cannot. This, I never, ever would have expected that you can make this jump. But I should stop expecting things. It's okay joke-wise, but the bar is not very high around here. Bar? Hi? Nicklas D? Later tonight. Obviously talking about gymnastics. Ah. Okay. So, let's think about what we gotta do here. Do I need to get to that platform at all? Probably not this one below me, but this one here? Battery for controller 1 is low? Whoa, 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 whoa. God, I had it plugged in for so long, too. Alright, for the rest of the game, I'll just be twisted like this. Got a very short cord on this thing, but maybe let's rearrange the layout of my PlayStation 3. Didn't expect that. I should stop expecting things. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, so I think I can burn that. Do I need to burn this one too? Yeah, probably do, actually. And this one. Thanks, Nicklas D. People are so insanely entitled. For those who didn't see, this guy says, Robert McIntyre said, "Effing get on with it then." I mean, hey man, if I'm boring you, you don't have to watch. Alright, that seems fine. Hi, KarmaJolt and company. It has been a while, says Leprechaun232. Hey, welcome. Vibes are immaculate, says Death Bob. It's because of cool people like you. Of course, I messed up the last one. Let's try that again. Or should I get on with it, though? Crazy to think that a stranger that you don't pay should, like, operate on your time, you know? I didn't mean to jump here, actually. I could have just gone around. That was like boomer level of entitlement there. I think you needed that, says Rogue Effect. What, for someone to tell me to get on with it? What a clanker! Nicklas D, I still cannot believe. We were talking about this yesterday. I don't really need to bring it up again, but like, one of my channel members decided to unsubscribe to me because I used, quote-unquote, a slur. And the slur that I used was clanker, which is a term that, I think it originates from Star Wars, right? But it's a term used to describe, like, people use it to describe, like, AI programs these days. In Star Wars, they use it to refer to, like, annoying droids. Yo, Life Vessel, okay, that was... It is a Star Wars, yes, says Rogue Effect. Okay, that was worth getting. Max HP up. Everyone put the 22 in the chat. Sometimes I joke, congratulations. Your millennial has evolved into a boomer. Yeah, Jill of Trades. Karma got a life cube. Wayne, is it a cube? I can tell, says Genevieve B. I tried reading that comment. What a weirdo. Yeah, Avis P, like, the guy's logic was like, I gotta unfollow you because you used a slur, and slurs are bad. And, like, they are. But this one in particular is about an inanimate program that has no feelings or thoughts. So who is that offending? Literally nobody. It's not even about a person. It's about a thing, you know? And, like, obviously you shouldn't say slurs, because those are bad, and, like... But the point of slurs is that they're meant to insult and dehumanize, and there's nothing to dehumanize here. Because an AI program is not human. I have my reservations on fantasy racism, but, like, it's a robot. Yeah, Rogue Effect? Not to mention, I was talking about the CPU in Chessmaster on the NES, you know? I remember spending a ton of time in the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon, in this game, says Kamikaze Ray. It's not capable of feeling. Exactly, Genevieve B. And honestly, like, if you really think about that argument, like, are you equating the word clanker to something, to some other term, like derogatory term, that has a history of violence to it? Like, I feel like that is reductive to an insulting degree. You know? We don't have to talk about this anymore, but like, man, wild. And that guy was like, it's wild to me that like someone else in the comments said it was a slur, and you still don't see the argument. And I'm like, yeah, the guy who said that was clearly making a joke about the thing you said. Nobody but you thinks it's an actual slur, because it's not. Like, remember when, like, boomers and Karens said, oh, okay, boomer, and using the term Karen is a slur that's as bad as the N-word, and it's like, no, it's not. First of all, because you can say okay, boomer, and Karen without losing your job, you know? I just destroyed that, like, crab generator or something. What is this? This is like a cricket thing, maybe? Ooh, he real jumpy. Someone uses robot slur. Them starts AM speech. Like a morning speech, you mean, Jill of Trades? Can it be racism if it's not sentient? Yeah, Nick the Frenchie, that's a good question. And like, okay, to the extent that, like, you think that word is offensive, should I stop using the term rugrats to refer to infants who just learned to crawl? Like, do you think that's offensive? Should I stop calling myself a couch potato when I am too lazy to exercise? Is that offensive to you? God, that's not even the art, like... But those are still people. I have to think of something dumber to really get the point across. I think what we were talking about in the Discord... You're a tasty potato. Nick the Frenchie? So I've heard. I think the term that we were using in a different conversation is like, I hate stairs. I don't really, but it's a running joke on the channel. Don't tell anyone. But if I referred to stairs as slip cliffs or ankle breakers, would that offend you? Like... According to that guy, yes, because it's a slur, and all slurs are bad. Oh, I can't get that little health bit there. No running on the stairs. Oh, I won't. Rogue effect. Yes, okay, so I learned that that what appears to be a bombable wall there is actually a door that you can unlock with a key. Let's see. I see a comment here. An egg in these trying times says, also, I think the clanker thing comes from people making videos of clankers in the future with racist overtones using it like a replacement N-word, but you can use it mindfully. Ah, I didn't realize that. That was not part of the argument that he presented. But also it originally comes from Star Wars is what I heard, right? I grew up on Rugrats. Good times. Jill of Trades? I never grew up. But yeah, I used to watch that show. Oh boy, I'm having real trouble with the eyes today, everybody. Did I mention that? Rocks? Oh, they're gonna light some plants on fire, aren't they? Do I need them to do that? Possibly. Bro, come over here. Oh! Okay. The hitbox of that thorny bush is extended when it's on fire. I guess I should have known that. Alright, let's bait this guy into... Not quite. Oh my god. That seemed to work. This button made a pot fall from the sky, and it didn't break. But if you throw it, it absolutely will. Wi-Fi here is wigging out, says Genevieve B. Can't say the word wigging, because some people wear wigs. That's offensive. I absolutely do not want to come across as one of those guys who's like, comedy is illegal these days, because like a lot of people with that attitude, like they just want to be racist out loud without any consequences, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person was making like a slippery slope argument, like where do you draw the line? At humans. Like as soon as you say something to someone that directly offends them, and they can feel hurt by that, you stop. Clankers can't feel that. They can't feel. Oh, nailed it. Man, perspective in this game is very difficult, but I found a key! Please, let me get back on the... What? What is this game, dude? I can't jump back on the platform, huh? Uh-oh. Jordy Pants, can't stay, just dropping a like, and want you all to know I love you, and that Karma is the funniest and handsomest. Hey, Jordy Pants. Everyone put some pants in the chat. You can't be a comedian without hurting someone. Tell me why you said that, Wayne. I feel like usually I'm pretty funny and no one gets hurt. Do you mean that someone somewhere is gonna get offended no matter what you say? I get the attitude, but that's not necessarily true. Do I just jump across now? Like, there's no reason that this... I guess. That was some BS. Yo, Maverick Ryu with the cool $2. Hey, appreciate you. I stand by Jim Gaffigan being a comedian who's unoffensive. Yeah, Death Bob. There's a guy that I really like. First of all, put the M's and the R's in the chat. Maverick Ryu, thank you so much. How are you doing? There's a guy that I like, though, on Instagram named Benny Feldman. I think his handle is just Feldfrog, F-E-L-D Frog. A comedian with Tourette's who does mostly one-liners, and like, that guy makes me freaking laugh, dude. I'm gonna say hi before my work nap. Nap at work. Oh, you mean pre-work nap. Is that what you mean? Bo Burnham, Genevieve B. That's a good call. In the land of pandering. Thank you. Thank you, game. Can I not get up there right now? I actually don't know if I need to be in this room at all. What I love about this platform that you can control just by pressing the directions while you're standing on it, is that your character will also move on the platform. Why did I do that? While you're trying to control the platform, so it seems like it's easy to slip off. Who'd Mitch Hedberg ever offend? Me, when he made a joke about escalators can only become stairs. Yeah, JWB a big Bo Burnham fan. Speaking of Burnham, take that, Bush. Bricks. Put them down in a straight line. Aha. Can I make this jump, you think? I might have been able to do that if I did it better and cooler and gooder. Yeah, can you hold this? Oh, he can, actually. There's like a big old lag when I equip a spell. The game freezes for a good second and a half. I have his book, too? What's the book called? Hit the button too late, I believe. I think karma sometimes hurts the feelings of the game designers. Aladdin WWE, I feel like when I make criticisms about a lot of the games that I criticize, it's a valid criticism. And it's a game that the developers made, like, you know, 20 to 30 years ago, so... I think at this point they've heard everything, and they've learned from their mistakes. Mitch hurt me when he left too soon. Yeah, rip Mitch. I really feel like I'm hitting the jump button before I move, but... Programmed by Nazir. Is there something I'm missing here? Oh! Yeah, wow, you can make that jump. And I have a key. I have a key for that door. Let's break some of these pots to try to get back some life. Nothing in the pots? A shame. It's called Egghead, says Genevieve. Yo, I hate both of these enemies. Is that offensive? Pick up that health, but I'd have to take damage to get it. Would that have been worth it? I don't know. Oh. I got bot. Yep. Ah, I threw the fire at the wall and it hurt me. What this? Oh, I see. Another slang. Snowflake, yeah. You can't say that. Yes, I can. Okay. You guys funny. I bombed myself. You gave up quickly. Oh, I just figured out the solution and decided it's better to do it like a dish. Fired him. You're carrying too much to keep magic elixir. He hardly knows her. Replenishes MP. You know what? Let's do this. Water Scroll heals you and makes ice, although it looked like the ice just like immediately broke on the wall there. Oh yeah, I gotta use this first, don't I? Yeah, okay. Replenish my MP, then grab this. Let's do 11 curls, everybody. All right, all right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, all right. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. That was a lot. I had like a gallon of water this morning and a big old coffee. Which, speaking of which, alright, there was a tiny sip left. See ya! Just for the next person there. Actually, let's, I guess I have all my HP. He had a big gulp. Spark Frosty? I usually do. Sears! Kid dropped the Switch in the toilet and it's broken. It was a release model. Oh my gosh. Sears, it's like, you know what you're signing up for when you have kids? But then it happens and you're like, ah. I signed up for this and I hate it. John Tan, this is Alundra for the Sony PlayStation. Okay, I see now that this is probably somewhere that I could have fallen into. Michael Mervin. I thought we was a good name. Very much implied togetherness. What are we talking about? You Wii? Isn't that the Nintendo console that flopped? It wasn't even Zoe, it was her older sister. kids you got, Sears? If you don't mind my accent. I didn't throw it far enough. Nice, it looks Zelda-ish. I like it. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. But man, like so often the perspective of this game, like just like there, for example, will throw you off in a way that will make you angry. Good night, Wayne. Says quick guns. Hold up. Gonna get some sleep. It's 3 a.m. Yo, Wayne, thanks for showing up. And Genevieve B, thank you for the members-only emojis. Oh my god. I was like, okay, get close enough that this time you'll definitely hit it, but apparently I was too close. And I got burnt. Okay, that worked, right? Alright, let's get some health back here. We use the only Nintendo system that I didn't get. Switch 2 may be the second. Oops, just walked right into that. Walk right into that one. The platforms appear to have sank. What? That's French for fived. Oh, that would have been fine, actually. Let's grab this. Okay, and now I can get this treasure chest. Is it okay if I sentence someone in here to 10 years of withered crops? No! Spark Frosty, you never ever play with somebody's harvest. What do you think about the speech of Minneapolis Mayor about ICE? Oh, I didn't hear the speech, but that situation was... It was murder, is what that was. Big differential. We all saw the video, and then there are people online being like, oh, she clearly tried to run him over, when it's like, she was pulling away from that guy. So, you know how we have like a Gestapo here in the United States? There was like video of them very clearly murdering an innocent woman who was just filming, you know? At one point she even waves on the officer like, move out of my way, please, you know? I say officer, but ICE isn't police. They're just a bunch of Nazi thugs. So yeah, pretty tragic situation here in the United States. We might need help. He basically said, GTFO my city. Yeah, good. Based Karma. Thank you, Jilla Trades. John Tan, I'm actually playing it on a PlayStation 3, but I am playing the actual disc. Yeah, Nicklas D, some, like, conservative responses to that video are like, well, that's what happens when you don't follow the law. And it's like, that, first of all, that shouldn't be what happens if you don't follow the law. There should be a trial to determine whether or not you actually followed the law or not. Just like our Constitution says, like you should have some sort of due process. Secondly, what law was she breaking? Like, she was approached by masked men with guns who don't have identification, no warrant, no badges. There's no way to verify that these people are ICE, you know, when you're in that situation. So in other words, what you're saying is... Oops. If somebody approaches you, if a masked person approaches you with a gun, you're not allowed to run away? Is that what I wanted? I don't know. Oh, This seems obnoxious. Should I jump down the hole? Get into a whole lot of trouble? Yeah, they have no lawful command over traffic situations, too. That's a good call, Nicklas D. I forgot to update my reps counter here. How could she when she was being told multiple things, yeah, at the same time, some of which were get out of here. And there's video of her announcing her intention to leave. Yep. The hole was made for you, Karma. Chill of traits. That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me on this chat in the last 3 minutes. Submit, obey, and comply, and thank them for ruining your life. Yeah, exactly, Avis. Ooh, a jar. That one had life in it. Okay. I don't know why that was funny to me. But the one frame animation. Opening the door there. Yikes. Speaking of ice. A strange force seems to restrain movement of the lever. Well, maybe I should leave her alone. Yeah, F that Fox News guy. Jesse Waters is his name. Yeah, that guy is such a D-bag. Shifted the blame on her and was like, she was a poet and had pronouns in her bio and was a lesbian. Yeah, like, oh, it's a white woman. Gotta try real hard to come up with something to make her seem evil, you know? Oh, oh, I see. That platform is above this. Manji is what it's called. Micah Mervin, you like that one. Ironic I came when you said lesbian. Sparrowstar? Why is that ironic? I saw a video of some creator that was like, look where the bullet hole is in her car. There's a bullet hole in the front of her windshield. There's no way you could have made that bullet hole unless you were directly in front of the car and about to get run over. And it's like, bro, you've never heard of angles? But yeah, the video clearly shows that the shooter was not in danger. At any point. Ooh, I got a strength elixir. I'm bi, so I'm half lesbian. Sparrowstar? Didn't know that about you. But also, that's not irony. You showed up right as you were like, you rang. That's just a call and response. I remember in middle and high school, tried to get us to rat out fellow students to ICE, says Avis P. Avis P, I thought you were maybe around 30 years old. That must have been a long time ago then. James B said hi. Yeah, still being run over at like 5 miles per hour and being shot dead are not nearly the same. They're acting like that guy in Austin Powers who gets run over by the bulldozer. Yeah, Nicklas D, not to mention Trump was like, oh, he's, you know, she put him in the hospital and it was so dangerous. Dude walked away. Why do they think they can lie and get away with it? Oh, because they can. They actually can. Their followers are like that. Not all of them, but too many of them. And the ones that aren't like that, the ones that are not gullible enough to fall for that, don't hold the others accountable. Come on. What? Yeah, video of him walking around just fine after the murder, clearly not needing medical attention. Not to mention they were like high-fiving each other, Sparrow Star. They seemed to be celebrating it. And there was a physician on site, and they were like, I don't care, you're not allowed to check on her. If you got enough money and power, you can get away with anything. Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, that's the thing that Donald Trump said that he was going to get rid of. He was going to drain the swamp. This doesn't kill him? It hurts him. Okay, so it looks like I have to light these braziers with the flames. Not to be confused with braziers. They're spelled similarly, but not quite the same. Please tell me those will stay lit for a while. Just like me last night, JK. We did a shot last night, right? Oh, I hate these little enemy spawners. I like Donald Trump. Now, watch everybody try to make a joke at my expense. Aladdin WWE, do you really? What's the punchline here? What's there to joke about? Yeah, that's a good question. Kinda. I mean, I think that gets you in trouble. Yeah, as it should. The pedophile? You're a fan of that guy? I just don't know what else there is to be a fan of besides, like, the cruelty, you know? I find it so repulsive that people hate him so much. I find the opposite, Aladdin. I think that people don't hate him enough. Why did I leave the room? He deserves every bit of hate. Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone should hate anyone. Even if they're like a child rapist. That's a really weak stance, considering that he's just, like, using the United States as his piggy bank and, like, making a mockery of our democracy. And he's lied about just about every aspect of his presidency. He's trying to get you to hate, like, regular, innocent Americans. Yeah, Trump is like the epitome of hate. Got some life back there. If you mess with kids, death, not even a fair punishment. Yeah, Sparrow Star. If they bomb the boats of innocent people or threaten allies. Yeah, exactly. I think he was preemptively judged for things he had neither said nor done in his first term. His second term, on the other hand, he had been a nightmare of social policy. Chibikami, I don't even think that's a fair assessment. Like the guy basically, even if you ignore like all the lies and the crime that he committed, what did he do aside from like golf and funnel taxpayer money into his own businesses? Like this term, the man has probably taken over $70 million of taxpayer money and just put them into his own businesses, you know? All politicians work for the devil. Come on, man. Both sides politically are benefiting each other. No side is innocent. Stop. Stop. It's not a left or right issue, says I Like Concerts. Please. Please. Like, okay, so there are some politicians on the left who aren't that great, you know? The problems that I have with them is that they're too much like the right, you know? Like John Fetterman is a good example. Maybe Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. But it's like, at best, it's like an 80-20 issue, you know what I mean? The modest one gazes downward in the face of evil. Why would I look down in the face of evil? Oh, give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Just real quick, let me check if Jackie J is home. Okay. Jackie J's home. Yeah, no, everything's fine, Dillatrades. Yo, 2025? Gold? That's the year we just left. Oops. Yeah, Molly M. Jackie J's home. I just shouted up to him. Alright, so it turns out I am the only adult in the house. So, like, I'm trying to find a save point, but I don't know if there's, like, an easy one to find. Tiny cat. Alright, so I might have to backtrack a little bit. Almost home, just got stuck. Okay. Don't worry about it. Like in the laundry machine? Like one of those stepbrother situations? Oh, I might be pretty far away from a save point here. Avis? Nothing. Oh, never mind. I can just go right back here. There it is. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, everybody, so... hand the controller to Jackie J. I am gonna save my progress and call that a stream. But I'll be back later tonight. Hey. Sorry these streams get so political, but, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Alundra today, and until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I'll probably see you later tonight? I don't know. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks for the stream, Karma. Jill of Trades. Next time, we'll talk about cats. Exclusively. Sid, appreciate you too. Look at this boy. Ah! He bop.